Hey guys, how are we doing? Very well. In today's video I'm going to do another tattoo etiquette video. If you haven't seen my previous one, I did one a couple of weeks ago. I did it on Simply Nessa and I talked about the points that she made in a recent tattoo video, and I just corrected the points that she made and just gave out correct information. So I have come across another video. This video had popped up in my recommendations so many times, so I watched it the other day and I was just like, oh my god, no, 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 no. Here we go again. So basically the video that I come across is from a guy named Aaron. He is a men's lifestyle advice guru, YouTuber. I don't know, to be honest, it's not really my target audience type thing. It's like, it's not meant for me. I'm not a man, I'm not into men's lifestyle, so it's not really my kind of thing. Made a video called 10 tattoo don'ts and how to avoid stupid tattoos. And I was just like, okay, he could maybe make some good points in this video. Let's give it a watch. So I watched it and yeah, it was an experience for me. Honestly, it was an experience. So yeah, I think he uploaded this video maybe last year, so it's kind of an old video, but it just kept popping up in my recommendations. I was like, oh my god, I just got to watch it. Okay, so let's get into the video and watch some clips from Aaron.
I like the idea of tattoos. Whenever I see a guy and he's got like some sick ass sweet sleeve, I think, dude is a badass. But there's a razor thin line between badass and dumbass. I should know because I was the proud owner of super sick crescent moon on my leg and a bumblebee on my back.
So Aaron has had 2 tattoos in his life. They're very small ones, I would say, and for the detail that they both have, I would say he's probably only been tattooed for what, an hour in total in his life, maybe 2 hours. That's not me like shaming anyone that has been tattooed only 1 hour or 2 hours, but he's only been tattooed for a maximum of 2 hours in his lifetime, and he's giving out tattoo advice. Obviously the only person that is warranted to give out tattoo advice is a tattoo artist, but I feel like the more experience you have, the more knowledge you have, and especially for someone like me who is constantly looking at tattoos, researching tattoos, and you know the whole spiel. If you've been here a while, you know what I'm about. But to have only been tattooed for, I don't know, 2 hours or what have you, and then to give advice, oh, you can just tell how interesting this video is going to be. You can just tell how it's going to go.
Tattoo don't number 1, don't ever get your girl's name tattooed anywhere on your body. I know she's magic. You met 3 months ago and she is the love of your life. Well, dude, marry her. Just don't get her name tattooed, because a marriage is a whole lot easier to get rid of than somebody's name tattooed on your body. Besides, trying to explain to your new girlfriend that Sheila with the heart, TLF, was your cat, it's kind of a tough sell.
So Aaron actually had good points in this clip. I'm the kind of person that would never personally put a name tattoo on me, no matter who, whether it's like family, blood related, boyfriend, husband, whatever. I would never put a name tattoo on me for the reasons that he stated. You just don't know what's going to happen in the future. Relationships, you know, tend to not last forever. For whatever reason, you know, sometimes you break up or something goes wrong, but tattoos are on you forever, well, until you die, unless you laser them off or get them covered up. That's obviously more of a hassle, so it's just not, in my mind, worth the risk. If you want to do that, that's up to you, but that is just my own personal advice and what I would personally do myself. I just wouldn't take the risk, honestly. Like, no matter how much I love someone, I just don't think I could ever love them enough to scar my body for life with their name. I'm all for matching tattoos though. There's a lot of amazing matching tattoos out there that I've seen. So you and your partner can get a tattoo that kind of symbolises your relationship or something you like. Say you both like Star Wars and one of you gets BB-8 and the other one of you gets Porg or something like that. That to me is like a good tattoo, because then when you split up, it's just like it can stand alone by itself and no one's going to question it, or they might question your love for Star Wars or something, but they're not going to instantly know it's a couple tattoo. So I'm all for matching tattoos and stuff like that, or, you know, couple tattoos where it's an image. I think they're a really good idea, but name tattoos, yeah, I'll definitely agree with Aaron on this one. He does have some very good points.
Tattoo don't number 2, 3, and 4. Don't tattoo your face, your neck, or your hand. Who are you pissed at? Why would you think, in the realm of tattoo placement options, that your face, your neck, or your hands is a good option? You've got a sea of skin on the rest of your body, but if you can't cover it with a dress shirt, you don't need to be doing it. You want to single-handedly eliminate 95% of your potential employment options? Tattoo your face, neck, and hands. Dude, that's discrimination if I can't. No, dude, that's stupidity on your part.
Okay, this one just hurt me in so many ways. Like, it was painful to watch, honestly. Like, all of this information he was just sprouting out was so untrue. Yes, there is, you know, a lot of businesses and a lot of companies that don't hire visibly tattooed people. I know that, I'm not stupid. But in this day and age, especially with like new technology and new companies like, oh, I don't know, like ASOS and Boohoo and BuzzFeed and wherever, you know, those new internet type companies that have only come around because of the internet and, you know, millennials and stuff like that, they aren't discriminatory. So if you're going for that kind of job, then you do whatever the fuck you like. If you're going for an old school corporate job, then obviously you've got to be a bit more wary. I don't know, like, things are changing, times are changing, tattoos aren't looked down upon as much as they used to be. Again, there's definitely old school people out there, but nowadays it's just like, if you want your hands tattooed, it's fine. Like, I have a job, I have my hands tattooed, I have finger tattoos, I have the back of my neck tattooed, I have a job. I'm fine. The only sort of thing I would say about this whole don't get your neck, hand, face tattooed is don't start on your neck or your hands or your face. Do not get your first tattoo on your neck or your hands or your face. That is just my old school way of thinking of things, because you don't know if you like looking tattooed, you don't know if you like the tattooing process. So if you have that one standalone tattoo on your hand, on your neck or your face, and you don't have any other tattoos or anything, it's a bit like, what? And then you might end up regretting that tattoo just because, you know, you don't like it or what have you, and it's very visible. With a visible tattoo, you do see it a lot in like photos, in everyday life, so you've just got to be very careful. So I definitely say don't get your first tattoo on your hand, face or neck. But if you want, I don't know, your third tattoo on there, fourth, fifth or what have you, then have at it. As long as you've got a job, as long as you can financially support yourself, then there's no issues here, there's no worries. Just make sure you can work in the field that you want to. Tattoo discrimination is a thing, but like it's fading very quickly.
Tattoo don't number 5. No lower back tats. That is a tramp stamp, and that's for chicks.
I don't know about you, but I felt like that was so fucking sexist. Like, that was so sexist. Men can get lower back tattoos. There is nothing wrong if a man wants a lower back tattoo. Lower back tattoos are not just for girls. Let me tell you, like, what the fuck? That's just not right in any way, sense or form. I don't agree with that at all. That was just a horrible thing to say. Honestly, like, imagine if you're a man and you look up to this Aaron guy and you see him saying, oh, you know, lower back tattoos are for chicks, and you have one. Like, that can really hurt someone. So, like, yeah, no, they're for everyone. And also the term tramp stamp needs to die. It needs to die. It's a very 90s saying, like, can we get over this whole tramp stamp thing? A tattoo does not make someone a tramp or a slut. Even if lower back tattoos had the ability to make someone into a whore or a slut or whatever derogatory term you want to call a woman or a man that likes to have the nookie, right? So fucking what? Stop slut shaming. Stop shaming people for having an active sexual life. Like, yes, go, have your duty, do your thing, you know, get yours. A tattoo does not change a person's sex life, and it doesn't make someone a tramp, and it doesn't make someone a slut. Like, it just leave it. Like, it's I don't understand. I've mentioned this in a few videos before, but this whole tramp stamp stereotype bullshit needs to go away. It needs to die. Let's get over it. It's 2017, nearly 2018. Let's leave that terminology behind.
Tattoo don't number 6. Do not get your fraternity letters tattooed on your body, or do. And that way I know that I don't want to actually be friends with you. I wish I could say I'm kidding.
So if someone gets something that is a big part of their life tattooed on them, it's a bad thing and they're not friend worthy? Like, what kind of judgmental crap is that? Like, imagine like someone come up to you and was like, oh, you have that tattoo, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to be associated with you. Like, that is the most judgmental thing ever. And it's also like very shallow. I don't know, like, tattoos have meaning to people sometimes, and to be told that you're like an arsehole or a douchebag because you have a certain type of tattoo is just like, no, like, that time of their life might have meant something to them, and that's why they have that tattooed on them, not because they're a stereotypical, you know, frat boy or whatever. Like, I don't know, like, that was just like unnecessary in my opinion. It's just so unnecessary.
Tattoo don't number 7, dude, get portraits of your kid. Now, it's a loving gesture, and I know you absolutely love your kids, but I've never actually seen it not look weird. All the kids' faces never look natural. They're always like kind of smiling, distorted, just weird. They look deformed.
Well, this was obviously bullshit, like absolute bullshit, and another judgmental thing to say, and very just, ugh. Have I seen bad children portraits? Absolutely, I have. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen bad child portraits in my life and on Instagram and what have you, but have I seen good ones as well? Yes, I have. It's all about doing your research and going to a tattoo artist that specialises in portrait tattoos. If you go to a tattoo artist that specialises in, I don't know, traditional or neo-traditional, and you ask for a black and grey realism portrait of your children, you're not going to get the best tattoo. If you go to someone that specialises in black and grey or colour realism portraits, you're going to get a good tattoo. You can't tell someone not to do something just because you don't like the look of it. You know, like there's a few tattoos I don't like the look of, but I'm not going to tell someone to not do it because it might mean something to them. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't just be like, you just don't do that because it looks awful. It's just about research and going to a good tattoo artist. At the end of the day, it doesn't take long to find a good tattoo artist nowadays. Just go on Instagram. I've made plenty of videos about finding tattoo artists. It's very easy nowadays.
Tattoo don't number 8. Don't go with what's trendy and popular. And if you don't believe me, just ask all the dudes out there with barbed wire bands, tribal anything, or Asian symbol.
I somewhat agree with Aaron's statement here, and I somewhat don't. With these kind of trendy tattoos, it's normally a hive of tattoo copying from Pinterest, and I'm definitely against that. I've obviously mentioned that before. That being said though, sometimes a person actually wants a trendy tattoo before it's even a trendy tattoo, if you get what I'm saying. So for example, like an affinity symbol, they obviously blew up for a while, and people wanted those types of tattoos, like the infinity symbol, before it was trendy. So then imagine getting the infinity symbol and then they've been tarred with a brush of, oh, you're just a typical white girl copying from Pinterest. And then they might actually have an actual meaning for that tattoo. They haven't just copied it from everyone else because everyone else has it. They actually got it for a reason. So you have to be careful when you say something like this, because there's people that have a genuine meaning for these tattoos and they actually mean a lot to them. Like, it's very, I don't know, I'm gonna let you guys be the judge of this one. Let me know how you feel about this one, because it is very tricky. I do advise people to think very hard about these types of tattoos. Like, think, like, why do you actually want this tattoo? What does it mean to you? Is there a reason why you want this tattoo? What is the reason? You just got to think long and hard about, like, trendy tattoos, and then if you really want it, then go for it, but don't copy someone else's. Just don't do that. Get an artist to draw you something unique for you. Don't take it from Pinterest. Just don't do it.
Tattoo don't number 9. Don't get anything on your body that you wouldn't be proud to show grandma.
No offense to grandma or anything, but grandma does not own your skin. So you can put whatever you want on your body. Don't think about what other people think. Like, you know, grandmas are normally old school and maybe against tattoos, or they don't like tattoos. So you're not gonna win. So you might as well just get whatever you want tattooed on you, and if they don't like it, then, well, you either don't show them anymore, or you cover yourself up, or you just, I don't know, just live with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a tattoo, and you can't think about what other people think for the rest of your life. You want that, you know, wild tattoo, or a big tattoo, or a back piece, or a sleeve, and, you know, your parents or your grandparents or aunties or whoever are against it. You can't live your life for them. You are your own person. Don't restrict yourself and ban yourself from doing something you love or something you like for other people. It may sound selfish, and I may be coming across selfish, but you can't live your life for other people. You just can't. Like, I've learned that, and nobody in my family really likes my tattoos, but I like them, I love them, they're a massive part of me and my life. And yeah, if I was to stop getting tattoos for other people, I would be kind of miserable, you know? Like, just do you.
Last but certainly not least, tattoo don't number 10. Don't be impulsive. Take it from the king of impulse tattoos. You need to think through what you're getting on your body, because unlike piercing your ears, unlike cutting your hair, tattoos, they're pretty permanent. The best tattoos have a story, have a meaning, are special to you. And those are the ones that you're going to be proud to wear for years to come. Ones that you're just like, yeah, I like that. Put it there. Those are the ones you tend to regret.
I have a bunch, and I mean a lot, of impulse tattoos, and most of them are actually my favourite tattoos. I've actually made a video about impulse tattoos. I'm going to leave a link to that down below, but long story short, don't feel like you have to have a meaning for a tattoo. Like, that is the biggest misconception ever when it comes to tattooing. It's just like in real life, you put art up on your walls, like I have here, because you like the art. So why can't you just do that on your body? Like, these art pieces really don't mean that much to me at all. They're just pieces of art that I really, really like. So why can't I do that to my body? Like, as long as you know you're gonna like it forever, then I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, let's have a look at a couple of my tattoos. Like, I have a tiger here. I mean, when I was younger, tigers were my favourite animals, but like, that's stretching it. You don't have to stretch a meaning. I have a pizza pin-up tattoo right here. I like pizza. That's probably about as meaningful as this tattoo is going to get. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to stretch out a meaning, and don't feel like you only have to get tattoos because they mean something to you. If you want a meaningful tattoo, that's fine. But if you come across someone that doesn't have a meaningful tattoo, who gives a shit? I mean, it's not on your body for a start, so why do you care so much? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a piece of art. Like, there's a lot of tattoo collectors out there that have tattoos that are just art pieces. I'm like one of those people that I will go to a tattoo artist and get a tattoo from them because I like their style. You'll get tattoo collectors that will email a tattoo artist they love and say, hey, draw me up something, I don't care what it is, I just want a piece from you. So people go into tattoo studios blind nowadays just because they want an art piece from their favourite tattoo artist. So don't try and stretch anything out. Don't feel like you have to have a meaning. You're probably not going to regret it. Obviously I can't guarantee, but from all the impulse tattoos I have, I don't regret any one of them, and I've been getting tattooed for 10 years. Okay, so those are all the points that I wanted to talk about from Aaron's video. Again, like I said with my Simply Nessa video, this was not done from a hateful place. This is just to help people and inform people, because there isn't much tattoo information out there, and people will take any tattoo information as legit information because there isn't much out there. Do you know what I mean? So they'll just take any information as legit. And I'm just talking from my experiences and stuff. You know, like I was just saying, I have been getting tattooed for like 10 years, and it's just like my main love in life, and artwork and stuff like that. It's just, you know, it's my passion and it's my love. So I just want people to have good experiences, and I don't want people to make the same mistakes as I have in the past. So that's why I'm doing this video. I'm not a hater. I've just literally, I haven't got time for that kind of negativity in my life and stress. I'm not doing this for a negative reason. It's to help people. If you can't see that, if you don't understand, then that's fine, but just whatever. Whatever, I don't care. So yeah, that is it for today's video. Let me know if there's any videos you'd like me to react to. Let me know your opinions on this topic and the things I've talked about and your experiences. I love to talk about tattoos with absolutely everyone. So yeah, until my next video, I hope you guys are all doing very, very well, and until then, bye.